Bezo coming into this, our front runner. A first place and a second place, I believe, they had. And suddenly, everything
that's
has
8 belt.
gone
There it is.
down. That's Belveth 3. Oh no, but she took the thieves' gloves.
Oh my god, what?
Hi, I'm Garrix, a challenger player on EU West, and what you just saw was a game from one of my first tournaments. I've got improving to do still, so come along on this journey with me and let's get better at TFT together. So, first off, a little overview of today's comp we played in today's video. We played ZERI with Piltovers, so the board can look something like this. The end game board, here we have ZERI of course, and 3 other gunners. So we get 4 gunner, we will have Jace, Vi and Echo as our Piltover units. And then we have Urgot here, he will give Zahn along with the ZERI, the Jinx, the Echo, so we get 4 Zahns, 4 chem mods, 2 chem mods. And also we have the Sejuani as an additional frontline and bruiser. Some good augments here are of course the dueling gunners here, powering up all of our gunner units. Pandora's items is really good, so we can force the items we want. Of course we want plenty of ZEKES here on the Jace. And ZERI needs Ginsu plus 2 damage items really. And also a final augment here could be some healing like harm assist here, which is really good because ZERI just sits in the back and just shoots while the front line soaks all the damage, so she will use this excess healing to do some additional damage. Also, this comp you don't need to play this variation. There are of course many variations. You don't even need to play 4 gunners if you have other options. As you will see later in video, we actually played double ZERI for a while because that's the strongest board we have, and we haven't hit the Senna. But Senna is actually quite strong in this comp. Of course she gives the gunner trait, but her trait here, Redeemer, is stacking attack speed when units are shielded. And we have 1, 2, 3 frontliners here that gain shields with their abilities. So she will power them up a lot, or possibly the Urgot at least. So he can be quite strong actually. If you can give him items as well, like Bloodthirsters and Titans. Any other generic tank items go on to Sejuani there. So yeah, that's a quick overview of this board. Let's get into the game. Alright guys, we're back with another TFT video. This time it's on the live servers here. So I've been playing some games. Unfortunately I didn't have that much time to play PB as I wanted to, so I'm still kinda experimenting a lot. I'm playing on the live servers right now, but I'm having a lot of fun at least. Here we got the Glass Industries, I believe it was. So just getting some gold every time we slam items. Yeah, here we get a Echo, and we have 2 Orianas also in the shop, and for some reason Echo is standing upright here, some kind of visual bug. Also here I picked TF, as you see, as my legend this game. I think TF is pretty strong right now with the item consistency. Also Poro is just good overall, not tailoring, so you get an additional option. And which is the last one, which is like pretty good right now. Ornn is pretty good right now as well. I feel like it's some other legend, but I can't remember which one it is right now. Well, whatever. Let's see here, so we start off with the gold augment. I reroll 2 of those, but just end up taking the Pandora's items there in the end for consistency. And also, yeah, we picked up that early picked over there as we got both an Echo and a Vi from our orbs. So we have some very clear direction here of what to do, so we're just gonna sack the early game here. and save as much HP as we can while losing, so we can stack up the TX, and then we're looking to play for ZERI. That's the most natural pivot really, as you have Jace as a gunner and Echo as a Son, so that's a really good combo there with ZERI. Also, Jace is just really good unit with ZERI. Of course, they share the gunner trait as I mentioned, but also his ability gives additional attack speed to his adjacent allies, and also giving him the Zeke's will like give him even more attack speed to his allies, so he's really good with ZERI. So yeah, that's the plan. Just look for some good items there, so we gotta keep those items on the units on our bench. So we're looking for like Zeke's and Ginsu, and any just AD item really are good on ZERI. We take another loss here. We're lucky that it is 2 level 3 players at least, so it's not that bad. It's actually quite the high roll if you think about it. Like, both of those fights could have been level 4 players, and then we would have taken additional, 2 damage, so 4 more damage in total. But it's a high roll because now everybody naturally levels to 4 if they haven't pumped XP, so it's not really, it doesn't really matter who we fight. If we just think about the amount of units, that is, of course they can be stronger, so we don't manage to kill any units at all, but it was quite nice to fight 2 level 3 players that early. But yeah, we take another loss here, we get 4-0'd, but that's okay. 80 HP here is fine, still stacking the Piltover, so that's what matters here. And we get lucky here with a nice Echo there with a belt, so we can make another Zeke's. And yeah, it's really important to keep on slamming items right now, because we have that portal where we get more gold when slamming, so we can hit our econ marks earlier. Also, we would of course do this anyways, because we want to have those items ready for when we want to cash out, but we have double the incentive to do it now because of the portal as well. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Just playing a weak board here. Not leveling here either, just keep econing, because if we level we might actually accidentally win, because some players are still level 4, not that strong. Here we actually killed 2 units, which is really big. Again, we have managed to save some HP here, so that's nice. So we're up to saving like 8 HP here, so that's really good actually, not just losing blindly. That is the biggest way, or the biggest mistake you can make, just, you know, full open, where you can maybe manage to kill a few units at least, which will matter later on, definitely. If you haven't seen the PvE video I did with the metabolic accelerator as well as the tiniest titan, then you will know that every HP matters there. So check that video out if you haven't after this one. Here we fight another level 4 player. We actually killed 1 unit, so that's good for us. We take those. So we go into trucks with 70 HP and 40 gold, so we're really happy actually with our position. We also have 2 Zeke's at the ready. Found some of our units too. We got the Tristana 2 that we will use later, Jinx. A lot of pairs also, so when we decide to roll we can easily spike our board, so that's really good as well. Here we get a champ duplicator, which is really nice. We hit another Vi here. I actually slammed the Protector's Vow onto the Vi on the bench there, because those are some good components for any tank later on. So I decided to slam that. Here I take out the eval cost with the Zeke's, because I believe by upgrading the buy here and also slamming the Protector's Vow. We might become too strong here. This is also another level 5 player here, not that strong actually, so let's see, hopefully we lose here. I believe we do. Yeah, it's actually pretty close. It's a good fight here. We kill 3 units actually, so that's really good for us. We're looking really good here. We have a nice losing streak going on, get a lot of gold. It's a silver augment, which is also really good for us, because that means the tempo won't be that high, so we won't take as much damage. Rerolling some of those augments there, but in the end just picking the red buff as it's free anti-heal, and it might help us kill a few units during stage 3 here. Looking around, yeah, not that many powerful augments being picked because it's silver, of course. I decided to level up after scouting, putting in the Tristana to here so she can help out killing some units. We fight a pretty strong board here. A Tristana reroll player here. Hasn't fully spiked, but still has a very strong board compared to ours, so that's good for us. We kill 1 unit here, so that's nice. Maybe 2, really close. But still killing 1, that's good. Scouting here to see if I can upgrade this Shogat or not, because it might make us win the fight, which we don't want right now, but I decided to upgrade it here. We currently have 30 stacks, so we're looking really good. Hopefully we can lose streak this whole stage and not take too much damage, and then just send it after wolves, and after that get really strong and start win streaking. But let's see. So we fight against a Void player here. He has a Void emblem as well as the Void Heart. That's maybe he got a tome or something. I don't know what that silver augment was actually, but I don't think it was any emblem or something, so he's actually really strong. Got the Lyric Terror already. In the carousel we get a free ZERI, so that's really nice. So with the champion duplicate we just need a pair of them and we can get that 2-star ZERI online very easily, so that's really good for us. And we also have a lot of gold to work with because we have been low streaking here, so we are looking really good here. Putting in the ZERI here actually, because I believe again we won't be too strong, so we will, or rather we will be weak enough to lose. Here we fight a Deadeye board here with the Ash carrying the items, probably pivoting into some kind of affiliates later. And this fight's actually looking pretty close, but we managed to kill a lot of units there, 4 units, so that's really good. We will take that any day of the week, basically a perfect loss there, really good. Yeah, as you can see we are really rich. We are basically level 7 here with 60 gold to work with, so we're looking really good. And that's not accounting for the free econ row we'll get during wolves and also after wolves, so we will have a lot of gold to work with. So it's very important for us to lose this fight here. We fight this Garen board here. Actually just has Garen 1, so it doesn't look that strong. The fight is looking quite close actually, but he managed to stack up that Radiant Titan's result, so we lose this fight, which is what we want. We're down to 21 HP here though. If we're lucky that's 2 losses. So we have time to work with it when we are trying to pivot. Here we just pump more XP, slam more items. And yeah, as I said, we are really rich here, so I decided to the place to go 8 actually and roll there. We will have plenty of gold to work with. We also get a Jace here, so that's really nice. Selling off that Oriana, don't need it. Selling off that holder there of the items. We get a ZERI 2 here for free, so we can use that to play for something else. Slam those ZEKES. Yeah, we're gonna play this board for now. Get an Echo 2 there, very nice. So hopefully this is enough for us to cash out here. Let's see. We have 55 stacks. A ZERI 2, so we should be very strong here with Ginsu and double ZEKES. Quite a close fight actually, but we managed to win here, so that's really important for us. That's really huge. Picking up the Warwick here because we have 3 Zon, so we can get 4 Zon online. Here we get another gold augment. The teaming up here is quite good. It's never bad really, but I take Gifts of the Fallen because, well, our ZERI will be our main carry, so everything else will like die off, and then just having her around will be enough. You actually get another ZERI too, so I changed the Tristana for that. 2 ZERI 2s here will be very strong. Slamming the sword there onto Jace. Preparing for the third and final ZEKES there. Yeah, our TX here is very big, 55 stacks. This fight here is, I noticed there is a bug, our TX isn't actually gaining any mana, but yeah, that's fine, doesn't matter, we won anyways, but maybe it could have lost us the fight, but we were pretty strong compared to that guy, so it didn't really matter. Rolling a bit more here, and we find 2 Jaces, but we don't have any gold here, so what I do is, I believe I slam an item here, yeah, a Giant Slayer there, because that's still a good item, and we get the Jace too, so that's a neat little play from our side there. Here we fight off against that Tristana reroll, now he's really strong, got the Maokai 3 and Tristana 4 going on there. But yeah, our TX now managed to gain some mana and just ulted the enemy board there, so we're really strong. Hopefully we can find a belt here on Carousel, or maybe a Zen or something for a 4th gunner. There are 2 belts here and 1 belt on A5 cost, we picked that up. You could argue actually that I should have picked up the ZERI there. That would mean I was 1 ZERI off, and I was thinking about it when I saw the Carousel, but I think the safest play here was the Heimerdinger with belt. But in hindsight, I probably should have, went for it, because that's the most watched play, but you can miss, of course, when rolling, so this is the safer play at least. Roll a bit more here, we hit the Jinx 2 there, and our final ZEKES, so we're looking really good now. Let's see here, we fight against that Ashe player again. He hasn't pivoted yet, so we definitely are winning this. Just looking at the worth of the TX there, selling would give us stuff worth of 85 gold, so that's pretty good, but we don't need to do it yet. Picking up the Jar Vampire here, rolling a bit more. I'm thinking about what my board is supposed to look like here. Maybe play the Jarvan and take out the Piltover's actually, so selling the TX for loot, and maybe putting in a Jarvan 2 with a Protector Vow. That would be a really strong front line with some nice utility there. But yeah, we're not really in a rush to do that. We are winning the fights here very convincingly. One player died, so we're not that far off of the other place either. As you can see, the 3rd place player is 39 HP and we're 21, so that's not really that far off. Let's see what items we get here. Hopefully at least 2 components here, so we can get a final item onto ZERI. We get a glove and another item, a sword. So I slam the glove, so we get the, because I want to get the, what's it called, the Hand of Justice later for some healing. Here I take out the Shogat there and removed rather the Protector's Vow from the Vi, and also we were lucky here when rolling and picked up a Senna, which we will put in next round probably. This fight here actually pretty close, but we won this one. Also holding Urgot there for our 4th Zone. hit Johnny too. So at this point I decide to sell TTX, I believe. Rolling a bit, see if I can find ZERI. We'll get a Fawn and a Radiant Thieves Gloves and 5 costs, so it's not really that good of a cash out actually. We would have wanted some more items or something. The units here were really useless for us, so that's a bit unlucky, but it is what it is. If we would have gotten another duplicate or something, that would have been very nice, but we missed on that. But it's alright. Yeah, now another player has died and we're getting closer to the rest of the lobby here. 14, 17, we are 21 HP, next player is 25, so yeah, it's getting really close. So we're fighting Aphelios board here. He has that Eternal Winter, so that really slowed down our series here, and unfortunately we lose here. But we are alive, so it's alright. Setting that Jarvan there for some more econ, so we can roll down for that ZERI maybe. There is no ZERI in shop here, or in the carousel I mean, so that's a bit unlucky, but we can pick up the Senna here with the Brawler Emblem, so that's something at least. By doing so we can put the Brawler on Jarvan and also take out the buy and put in the Senna instead. Because we're one loss away from dying here, I decided to just slam the item, not gonna wait for it here. So I slammed the bow onto the glove, giving us the Last Whisper, which is still a really good item. But our carry has no healing, so hopefully she will survive through the fights. We fight a Garen board here. He just has Garen 2, but he's actually pretty strong, or well, he has made it this far, so I'm kind of curious if they're gonna nerf that unit next patch. Probably. They probably are gonna do it, but yeah. We roll down here, see if we can hit any series, which we don't. Again, we're just one loss away here from losing, so playing safely here is the most important here. We don't have any room for error. I should probably just duplicate the Sen as well, but I decided not to do it. We fight against a 8 void board here, but we're very strong, so we take that down pretty easily here. Just the Aphelios board we have lost to, so that's the only person we have to look out for really. Let's see here what the dragon gives us. Hopefully a tank item for our Jarvan. That would be the best. Or maybe a Thieves Gloves or any utility like a Shroud or Sapphire would work as well. We hit ZEKES here, Redemption could be pretty good, or Locket as well. All three are frontline options. Going down here we have a lot of Aphelioses. Again, a lot of Aphelios, but we're not playing for Aphelios here. We actually hit the Senna naturally by rolling, so that's quite the high roll actually, but no ZERI, so that's really unlucky actually. Also our ZERI there rolled a Radiant Sapphire, so that buys a lot of time for us, and we actually beat the Aphelios board this time around. The Garen player actually beat the Void player here. Everybody's down to their last HP here. We find another ZERI, so trying to roll down here, but he find one. We don't hit though, so that's quite unfortunate. That's alright. Actually, I wonder if we were gonna get weaker if we get ZERI 3. Probably not, but actually having 2 ZERIs is really strong here. Yeah, complaining about this Garen unit in chat there. I mean, he just has Garen 2, has made it all the way here, so that's kinda sus. Oh, well, he also had a Aatrox 2 now, but yeah, up until now he didn't have that, so I don't know about the balancing there really. Okay, final roll down here. Just need one more ZERI and we don't hit. Now I'm thinking about if I should sell this Urgot and roll. But actually I wouldn't have enough gold, so that wouldn't really matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna duplicate the Urgot there for maximum board strength here. And yeah, we're up against this Baron Void player. And last time we beat him, and this time we're stronger, so yeah. Pretty easy win there for us. So yeah, that's what you can do with a very early Piltover if you manage to get it. Just try to lose streak early on, but not too hard. Try to kill some units so don't full open. And from there just pivot into really whatever forecast you hit, but preferably ZERI or maybe Aphelios is pretty good as well. But yeah, it depends on your items, of course. This game also we played the Twisted Fate, so we could decide our items actually. But if you don't have the Pandora's items, then just play to the forecast that you have items for. And yeah, that would be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.